What's going on, guys? Fun with Knives back again. As you can see, I got a couple new knives today. I'm going to do a little unboxing on them, or rather an unpackaging, because they come in clam packs. And yes, I did break down. I got the Ozark Trail Walmart special knife for $3.87 each. These things are all over YouTube. You guys know all about them already. But I really wanted to see what the hype was about, why everyone seemed to have these knives, and if they're really, truly a good deal or not, or if they're just pieces of crap. So I'm going to take these out, show you guys what I like and dislike about them, and we'll kind of get into this thing here. First of all, I got my Squatch Hunter patch here. Pretty cool camo little patch from the Cyclone Outdoors. Graciously gave that to me. Pretty cool. So I picked two random models. I don't know how many they have right now, but I just picked two off the shelves, and I was like, hey, $8 for the both of them. Let's try them out. So we'll do this Tanto one first. If I can get this all the way out of the frame here. I did open this already, so the names on these are the best part. Titanium coated clip knife. Ah, what a cool name. 3.5-inch Tanto blade, 4-inch fiberglass handle with a pocket clip. Neat. Nothing on the back here that's worth anything, so let's take this out. You got your knife here, little protective plastic there on the tip, and here's your blade. Kind of an attractive blade. I mean, it looks a little bit like a gas station special, but it's not terribly ugly. Close it. Decently smooth on the close there. Let's try the flipper out. Whew, nothing. Softest detent ever. Terrible flipper. I don't even think I can get this to work if I tried. Nope. Let's try the thumb stud. That's a little better. I almost got it to deploy. Whew. Might use a flick of the wrist here, guys. Okay, we got the blade deployed. Let's look at this. They say 3.5 inches. No way. I'll call bull on that. Let's see the leak. This is a 3-inch blade. Everybody knows that. That looks a lot more like a 3-inch blade rather than a 3.5, wouldn't you say? But you do have a Tanto blade here. They say titanium coated. Looks like a cheap coating. I'm sure it is. It's $4, but it's not bad. It's not a terrible coating. The fit and finish on it isn't perfect, but couldn't expect that at $4. There's your blade thickness there. Really tall thumb studs. Tanto serrated, meant to look cool. The grind lines aren't terrible. You can see that there. Mystery steel, of course. I'm sure it's some budget, super soft special, but that's what you get. It's $4. So this is going to be kind of a different unboxing for me. Here's your handle scales. These are actually really cool looking. I love the blue and black. Probably some subpar material, but they look all right. Once you got the blade deployed, your lockup is a liner lock. Over traveling way too far there. Full stainless steel liners, 2 standoffs. Your clip is 1 position, tip down, right-handed carry, and look at that. I used a flick of the wrist, and this lock bar is stuck. I'm gonna have to pry this out with some sort of tool if I got one here. Anything really will work, but that's already the downfall of this one. Maybe. There we go. Lock is deployed, so I can already tell you, blade centering, not good. It's actually to the lock bar side, which is odd. You need to be a little bit ginger with this one because if you open it slow, it locks up pretty nice. The blade play is minimal, very surprising. External stop pin. The look of the knife isn't terrible, I'll be honest with you, but its functionality is bad. With that flipper not doing anything, it's riding on some huge, if you guys can see that, huge nylon washers. Can't really see in there. Those are pretty thick. If you open the blade up, that liner lock is it's just traveling way too far. So guys, initial impressions on this one. Is it worth $4? Yeah. Ergonomics aren't good. They're not bad, but they're not good. But I'll kind of tell you why I bought this knife or these knives in a moment. Let's look at the other one here. Here we have a 3-inch titanium coated blade, 3 3/4-inch aluminum handle, pocket clip, and serrated clip knife. Another cool name. Let's open this one up. I already like the looks of this one a little bit better, and it turns out I like the functionality a lot better. I played with this just a little bit after I got it. Maybe I can get this out of here. Plastic protector on the tip there as well. And here's this one. This one looks a lot cooler to me. I think it's going to be a little bit more functional. Deep ride clip rather than the non-deep ride one. 3-inch blade, as it said. Same kind of coating on it. You can see got some uneven grind lines a little bit. Some scratches on the coating already. But the spine is actually rounded. How crazy is that? The spine is not 90 degrees. That's interesting. Hollow grind on this one. partially serrated as well. Don't know why they chose to do that. Your deployment is going to be this thumb stud here, or no, thumb disc, my bad. Thumb disc, ambidextrous, and deployment is miles better than that other one. You can do it slow, and this thing actually deploys pretty well. There's a tiny bit of side-to-side play, but actually not bad at all. Look at your lockup here, pretty early, very thick steel frame lock. That's almost a frame lock, I'd say. Yeah, that's a frame lock. They just got a couple of aluminum scales on it, that faux carbon fiber texture, and this is the softest aluminum of all time. You can see the scratches on it already just from me opening it up. That's pretty wild. Looks a lot cooler than the other one, I think. Kind of that titanium nitride coating all over it. Big stylized pivot. I like the clip a little bit better. Same thing, only one position, tip down right hand side. Looks like you can take these off and the knife will work perfectly fine. Blade centering on this one, better. It's not dead on, but it's better. And this one's riding on even bigger nylon washers. That thing is huge. I like this knife a lot better, guys. So why these two? Honestly, guys, these $4 knives are going to be, they're kind of a joke in the knife community, but I think they're going to actually be really good users. They're not going to be beaters. They're not going to stand up to a lot of abuse. You're going to have to sharpen them readily all the time. But honestly, these are going to be the knives that, if I have to do some down and dirty task, these are going to be the first ones up. These are going to be the ones that get broken easily, that get chipped blades, you know, the ones that are going to have tips missing, the ones that are going to get really dirty. These are going to do those dumb, boring, you know, really hard use tasks, and hopefully they'll hold up. I know the locks aren't going to be strong. The steel is probably going to be terrible. But honestly, guys, for knife people, we always get the question, hey, anybody got a knife on them? And we always do. We're knife people. And do you really want to hand a non-knife person your ZT and watch them cut open a box and hit a staple and chip that blade, or drop it and, you know, chip the tip or something? That is a horrendous thought for knife people. Now, say if I had this ZT and this Ozark Trail knife, this is going to be my loaner. This is going to be the, we're all cutting open boxes today. Here you go. You can use this one. I got a spare. So honestly, guys, I think I'm going to be keeping these knives in my back pocket rather than my front right pocket where my normal EDC knife goes. And they're going to probably get a lot of use. And in fact, they're so replaceable that I will probably end up getting all of these Ozark Trail knives. In fact, I am highly impressed with $4 here. Way more so than $4 here. But we'll see how they go through the testing that I'm going to put them through, and see how they're carried. They might be thrown in a backpack in the car, but I promise I'll get some use. I'll do the review on them. Maybe I'll get some more in the future. And yeah, I'll try to give you guys some good information on these. But so far, guys, for bang for buck, $4, I think you're getting a hell of a lot for your money here. You know, for example, is a $28 knife really 7 times better? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Is that steel 7 times better? Possibly. Is the lockup 7 times stronger? Probably not. It's all kind of what you get for your dollar game in the knife world, and something like this, I don't know if you can beat. So guys, thanks for watching. Sorry you're forced to watch yet another $3.87 Ozark Trail Walmart knife video, but I wanted to join the discussion, so thanks for watching, and make sure to have fun with your knives.